Hello everybody, welcome back to Simulated Heaven, and here we are doing some kart racing finally. Yay! Now I have to say that I really enjoy doing kart racing, and of course because I'm into the realism, I like to play kart simulator games. Now unfortunately I would say the kart simulator games are not very common, and it's quite a niche area really. Most of my recent experience with kart racing games has been with a game called Kart Racing Pro. So for me to quickly go over that game, and the gameplay that you can see right now is the kart racing in a game called Kart 2013. So I would like to compare the kart racing in this to the kart racing in Kart Racing Pro. Now, to go over Kart Racing Pro, that game, I believe it comes with about 5 or 6 tracks, and then there's quite a lot of other user-made tracks that you can actually download and add into the game. They do vary in quality, but there are quite a few available. One of the great things with Kart Racing Pro is the handling of the car is very realistic. It feels very, very good. When you use the steering wheel, the force feedback and the whole feeling of that is really good as well. Also, they got some really good dynamic features in that game. They have, like, the more that you race around the track, it will leave rubber on the road from your tyres, and it will, over time, it will build up a rubbered-in line where you get more grip. And also, then offline, there will be marbles that come off of your tyres over time, and if you then drive offline onto the marbles, that will affect the level of grip. So I think that's really amazing. The dynamic features in that game are really amazing. And also, if it is raining in that game, in Kart Racing Pro, over time, as the karts are racing through, then when it stops raining and the track is still wet, then again the karts driving through the rain will actually in the end start forming like a drier line on the track. So I would say that those kind of dynamic features in Kart Racing Pro are amazing, really amazing. Now I would say that the downside of Kart Racing Pro is it doesn't have any AI, so you can't really race offline, you can't really race with AI, so it basically relies on the online, and unfortunately online there's not that many people online with Kart Racing Pro. Most of the time you'll find a server that has a couple of people in, maybe 4 or 5 at the most, so I would say that's a major kind of downside. Unless you have a couple of friends who have that game, it can be slightly boring at times if you don't really have anyone to race with. Now, moving across to Kart 2013, first of all, I would say, as you can see from this video, I would say that the handling of the car is amazing. It's pretty much exactly the same as Kart Racing Pro, I would say. You know, they've really got the handling of the car sorted, in my opinion, which is a really major plus point of this game. Unfortunately, this game doesn't have any of those dynamic features that I was talking about with Kart Racing Pro, with the rubbered-in line or the marbles. That isn't available in this game. But one area that this game actually improves on is that in this game there is AI, so you can actually race offline with AI, and you can also add AI into a server. So right now I'm on a server and I've actually added about 5 AI onto the server, so if you don't have anyone who you can actually race with, like a physical person, at least you have AI you can race with. So I think that's a really good feature. Now, I would say a kind of a bad point of this game, the karting only has 2 tracks for you to race on at the moment, although I think each of those has 3 versions of each of those tracks. So it will actually keep you busy for a while, and the tracks they do have are really amazing. And I would say that the graphics in GameStop Car 2013 for the karting, I would say, are slightly better than Kart Racing Pro. But, it's like I said, unfortunately, there's only 2 karting tracks, and at the moment, I don't think there's any add-on karting tracks. So that's kind of a limiting factor for the karting in GameStop Car 2013. Now, I would say in terms of the value, I think the price of the games are very, very similar. I know that GameStop Car is like $25, and I think the Kart Racing Pro is very similar. But however, in GameStop Car, there is a lot of other content. Like the karting is only a minor part of that game. I mean, it's a racing simulator game that has Brazilian stock cars. It's got a lot of Brazilian racetracks in it. It's got like some retro Formula 1 style cars. It's got a modern Formula 1 and Formula 3 style cars. So there's a lot of other content with GameStop Car 2013, whereas Kart Racing Pro is only really for karting. So yeah, I mean, I just wanted to quickly do this video just to go over my thoughts. I've been having lots of fun with the GameStop Car 2013 karting. Over this last weekend, I started having a go at it with one of my friends, and you know, it really made me realise that the karting is a really good feature in this game, and I'm really happy that they added it into GameStop Car 2013 this year. I would love to see that Reza Studios, the developers of GameStop Car, actually start adding in a couple more karting tracks. That would help a lot, and I really would like to see more people online. I mean, every time I play this game with the karting, I always play on an online server, and I always call that server Simulated Heaven. So if you actually own this game, and if you're ever online and you want to do some karting, that would be awesome if you could look up the Simulated Heaven server, because yeah, it'd be really good to see more people online. Okay guys, so that was just a short video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any specific questions about GameStop Car 2013 or Kart Racing Pro, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section below. Thanks for watching guys, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.